Hello, and welcome to our first field trip. Today we're going to Audrey's house, which we have named the Labelmaker's Cottage. Woo. She said to come on in the kitchen, she had to run upstairs. Oh, I'm so glad this is out of the house. This was removed. Yes! Before we go inside, I'm going to give you a quick idea of the layout of the house and let you know where that cabinet came from. So come on over to my dry erase board. You enter the front door right here centered on the front. To the left is the living room. To the right is the former dining room. We recently decided that this is going to become a music/reading room. In the back right corner of the house is the kitchen. In the middle back of the house is the breakfast nook. And in the back left corner of the house is the sunroom, which is now going to become the dining room. So, that cabinet you just saw used to live in the living room, and it was next to another built-in in the new dining room. We decided to get rid of the one in the living room, just across the wall, and keep the one in the dining room, and we're painting it.
Yeah. Good.
Do you want to say anything into the microphone? I love this. Look, Audrey is so organized. She labels everything. Look at this. She has a bag that you put the hardware in. Please put hardware in this bag. For example, hello.
Hi, Audrey.
I was just really enjoying this.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere. Hello.
Hey, I'm glad to see you.
Glad to see you too. I can't believe how clean your house is for what you have going on. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Please, I'm starting to twitch. Hey, Nancy.
I bet you are.
How are you?
Tucker.
How are you?
Hi, buddy.
It's good to see you too, Audrey.
Tucker had a lot of energy when we came in today.
Did he? Was he
yeah,
excited?
he was like moving quickly. I just noticed something that I need to check because this will drive the design.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be enough for the depth that I wanted. We don't want to have to buy a new piece of countertop. 13.5. Here in the kitchen we have a base cabinet against this angled powder room wall that has quite a few angles itself, is a little bit below counter height, and has a nook for a desk chair in it. It protrudes a little bit too much into the kitchen for the flow of the kitchen. So our plan is to increase its height, decrease its depth, and square off this corner for a cleaner look and for greater functionality. This is what the new cabinet will look like. We'll go back and forth between those. And as you can see, it has a pull-out drawer here for a trash bin, some wider drawers in the middle, and then a stack of 4 drawers to the right. Do you have an idea if the person who made this or sold this would have remnants?
They could. It's called Cara Green, and it's out of Carborough, and I can call them and ask.
That'd be worth it to know because those extra 3 inches are going to make it so you can do the trash can. Every time you do a drawer, like this drawer for example, gives you an interior of 19.5, even though from the wall, the front of that drawer is 22.
Okay.
So you're already losing 3 inches because there's room behind it, room in front. All right, great. So paint colors is first priority.
Paint colors.
Look at this room. Oh wow.
Isn't it lovely?
It feels really good.
I love it.
I mean, looking in, it was beautiful, but then I walked in and I literally felt like a release.
Yeah. Where
you just saw me in the corner of the living room is where that big built-in used to be that's now removed and in the garage. Powder room. Do you have a leaning toward any color whatsoever for a powder room?
I don't. It's a small room, and I planned, it's basically, without the chair rail, it's much cleaner now.
Yeah?
And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do like, there's not going to be much in here, so I feel like the walls we can do something fun with them.
We can go pretty dark in a powder room.
Yeah.
Powder rooms aren't meant to feel big, so we don't have to try to pretend they are. What do you think of that color?
Jade almost. I like that.
Yeah. What do you think about this? It could be anything, right?
No, it could, totally.
Now, to be clear, this is not me pulling a color from a rug for the purpose of coordination. I just like the color. That was a 90s thing. Find a color in your rug and put it on your wall. We don't do that anymore, unless we just like a color in the rug. Oh, wow.
It's dark.
Yes. That's a cool color.
That's a cool color.
Look at that, Nancy.
Oh, love.
It will read as close to a black in this room.
Okay. is super dark.
It is super dark. I don't think I would go that dark. The thing about coloring walls is that if the more color you put on a wall, the more precedence the wall has in the room. So in this room, you'd be more aware of the shape of the room the more colors you put on the walls.
Okay.
So in a room like this, it's a simple shape where it's a rectangle, cool with color. In a room like this, where you have angles and everything, I wouldn't do a lot of color because then it feels like you're in a amorphous blob. Okay, I'm gonna mix these up so we don't know what we're looking at.
Okay. Yes, we don't care about names, right?
Right.
I thought about that a lot.
Please do not look at the names.
It don't matter. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm sure it helps the paint companies sell paint, but it just,
It doesn't matter.
nope. You just did a breathe in. What I often find when designing people's homes is that they will have a physical reaction to a question I'm asking them before they have a cerebral reaction, like a survival instinct even.
Okay, so is that a bad? I don't, it's not, it looks olivey to me.
Even though their brain hasn't yet come to a logical reason for why they do or don't like it, their body has already told me. Absolutely, I agree. Okay. I didn't like it anyway, but then you breathed in. And
Yeah,
I was like,
it looks too olive.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm gonna ixnay that one.
Okay.
Or did you love it?
No, I didn't. That has some more blue, which I like.
Yeah, good.
Probably not enough blue for me.
This feels like 90s
Okay.
to me. Like flowers would be made of this color
Yeah.
on my parents' bathroom
Yeah,
walls.
let's not do that.
Okay.
We're probably too dark. Too dark. Almost too dark for me, but I like that better than the one before. It's
Okay.
like I'm at the eye doctor.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah. Better.
This one or this one? And better again,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe still not as good as the one on the bottom.
Okay.
I'm liking the one on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Okay, St. Bart's.
St. Bart's. Wow.
Got it.
Okay. Let's do this a few more places. Good. In a room, a given paint color will look different on every single wall. If you look in the corner of the bathroom, that powder room, you'll see that one wall looks like it's a completely different color than the next wall. So anytime I'm choosing a paint color, I try to see that paint color on multiple walls. And in this case, I wanted to see that blue next to the sink and next to the entry doorway. It would be good to have some decor in the room that is kind of rustic or wooden or a little bit weathered with this color, because there's so much to it that you don't want your decor to also be bright, or it'll feel like primary colors.
Okay.
All right, next room. That feels really nice.
I
like
love
that.
that. What is
Yeah, software.
And see, that to me, now it looks too blue.
I agree. Yep, perfect. And you have natural light in this room. Natural light is a blue light. Yeah, that looks plenty blue, doesn't it?
Yes.
And that's the grayest of the three. Yeah. All right, cityscape. Now this room. Close your eyes and imagine yourself relaxing in here. Are you sitting down? Are you
Sitting
standing
down.
up? You're sitting down.
I'm sitting down, I'm reading a book.
Okay. Where are your feet?
Up.
Up. Are they on an ottoman or like a lazy boy ottoman? Okay. And is the chair around you like fluffy and plush, or is it more molded?
It's more molded,
Uh-huh.
but it could be fluffy and plush, like with a good pillow.
When you're sitting there reading and you look up, try to do that thinking of dark color on the walls, and then try to do that thinking of light color.
It's almost like the bathroom.
Yeah.
Dark, but with textures and
Yeah.
some things to kind of make it casual.
Perfect.
But yeah, I kind of think dark.
Good.
These would be big dark walls. I mean, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, when you look up, you'll see a lot of dark. Okay?
I like it, but I'm afraid of how it would be everywhere. But I really do like it.
Yeah.
I like when I really focus my vision there on that.
Yeah. This is not that dark of a color.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to bring, or Nancy is bringing
Especially with all this light in here.
Crystal.
Oh yeah, Crystal's much darker. Top one.
Top one. Good. I like it.
What do you think?
Some more blue in this room.
I like that one.
Good. This is the one you really liked when we held it up in the living room.
Okay.
Software. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom.
Let's do this one.
Okay.
So my son was originally, he said, well, I like this color. But I'm like, let's change it.
Here we go, honey. Because it's one of the few colors that gets to be picked in a house, people want to put color in their paints, especially kids. Because when they think about paint, they think about color, not neutrals. But then their bedspreads won't show up as much. So that's always kind of a yeah, tug of war.
I prefer this color to I think these are more true Carolina blue, but I prefer that color.
Yeah.
A little bit calmed down, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we stream and then just steel loft.
Nice.
You like it?
I do. I like it a lot.
My daughter's room, we did a chalkboard paint wall, and we did it on the wall you couldn't see as you passed through the hallway. Because, you know,
Yes.
one thing I didn't want to focus on. I wanted to see the neutrals.
She filled it up, even through senior year of high school. And it's
Really?
like her friends would come over and leave messages and notes, and she's artistic. She drew flowers all the way to the ceiling. Yeah.
She also liked the fact that it felt kind of private. You know, that if people were passing by, they weren't reading on her wall.
Her stuff.
Like Facebook.
And I'll ask him. I might, because I think he would really like that, because I think he is. I mean, he would doodle on it, and I'll ask him what he thinks. I'll be like, would you rather have this be a blue wall or be it a chalkboard wall?
In this room, we're looking to calm down the walls from their current blue color. There are a few ways you can do that. We started off looking at lighter blues, but another way to calm down the color but keep a sense of weight and a sense of depth is to go darker and go a little bit more toward a gray. And going toward grays in kids' rooms can be really powerful for the bright colors that they have in the objects in their room. So this is where I'm pitching a new idea to Audrey to see if it takes hold.
Dark.
Yes.
I mean, I think he would like it.
Yeah.
The question is, could I with it?
I mean, kids' stuff will pop beautifully against this color. Kids' stuff just will be like, ding. Okay. Ooh. Those are a little yellow.
They're yellow.
What if we just took those things off? Would you mind?
No.
Okay. Can I hand you these? Oh, that's a lot of blue.
It is a lot of blue.
Now, you could do that in the shower room.
Yes.
In this deck, it's like really saturated colors,
Okay.
pretty saturated colors, somewhat saturated. We're in the somewhat, and then these are kind of like neutrals.
Okay.
Before you go to super neutral. So we're gonna look at a few neutrals. Yeah, cool color. Let's do it.
I like it.
And then do St. Bart's in the next room.
Perfect.
Okay. Here we go. I feel like this room could be anything.
I know.
Like, it'd be fun to even do a chartreusey green.
Oh.
Not quite chartreuse, more like avocado.
My favorite fun color is like a Kelly green.
Great.
Bam.
Kelly green is like a straight green, right? It's not like dark or light.
Yeah.
Right. It's saturated. It's kind of a bright.
Bright,
Cool.
kind of grassy green.
Good. I like dill. Is that Kelly green?
He goes, I like dill. He's not Kelly green. So he wants to make Kelly green his own thing.
His color.
Well, they don't have one called Kelly green.
Well, no, of course
Is
not.
any of these Kelly green?
I say the closest to Kelly green might be like that.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that too.
I like dill. Let's do it.
I think it's awesome.
It's the new Kelly green.
Bam! I'm envisioning this railing. This railing is going to be a dark gray. Balusters and railings. Railings, newel posts, and balusters, or spindles. Lots of words on stairs. They get very complicated.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for letting us film.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye, Audrey.
I'll see you guys guys on Tuesday.
All right.
morning.
Yes, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Field trip.
Yes.
Woo.
Bring Tucker.
Okay. This is how I deal with my laptop. I put food and paint chips on top of it in the grass. Just playing with my computer in the grass, in the clovers, with my lunch beside me.
Am I driving or are you?
I'm driving. Woo! Killed it.
Totally killed it. That was a marathon. So Audrey is a doer, and I love doers. I think it's so great.
Yeah.
She's got her list together. She's so organized, and it's really, she benefits because she uses us very wisely.
I was really glad she let us kind of lead her toward the boys being in darker bedrooms.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to be really cool bedrooms. Thanks for joining us for our first field trip. Our next field trip is later the same day with a very different project and a very different client.